Hello everybody and welcome to the latest episode of My Life with Asperger's. My name is Mike Tomorrow and today's topic is going to be about online bullying, cyberbullying, and what other effects it has in the autism world, or the spectrum here. That is what we call it. So anyways, I already talked about bullying on an earlier episode, and I already talked about workplace bullying on another episode. This one is about online bullying. Alright? Now, online bullying is common because, well, of course, you have people that go to school together that like to talk to each other online at home and whatever, with the technology that you have with that instant messaging and Facebook and MySpace and Twitter. Anybody can look you up and they can talk to you and they can bully you too. Now, cyberbullying is wrong. Any type of bullying is wrong, but cyberbullying is wrong. Because you're at home and you're on the computer. And you may think because you are at home that you are safe from bullying. But unfortunately, if you go on a computer online, you ain't safe online. Not even on Facebook. Not even on Twitter. Not even on MySpace. Not even on instant messaging. Yes, you can block the people that do it. But no, you are not safe online. Because they can find a way to contact you. If they know your first and last name, they can look you up on Facebook. If you have a Facebook page, they'll look you up. Now, being said, you may heard that a few kids kill themselves because of bullying, and part of it is online. Look at the case with Phoebe Prince in South Hadley, for example. She was bullied in school, and then she was bullied at home, and she was bullied online, and she killed herself. Just a high school student. She killed herself because of all the bullying that's been going on in school. Now, and online too. Now, let's put it this way. Bullying is not fun, no matter what happens, no matter where it's from. But I'll tell you why it's not safe online. If you are online, it's like going outside into the world. It's like taking a step outside your door. You have the world. That's what you're doing when you're going online. Basically, you're stepping into the world and seeing what's going on in the world. Like I said, just because you're home doesn't make you safe online. You may think home sweet home is this best place to be. It ain't. If you're online on a computer, it ain't safe. And you're gonna be, and the bullies will contact you one way or another. Now, here's some tips. If you think you are being bullied, just remove them as your friends on Facebook or MySpace or instant messaging or whatever, and block them. Just block them. You don't want to hear from them again, just block them. Whether they're online or whatever, they may create another screen name and try to contact you that way, or another identity. But if they do that, if you catch them, block them. Because you don't need to worry about that when you're home. Now, I've been a victim of online bullying too. Like when I was going to high school, I was chatting up with one of my friends, or thought I was friends at the time, from high school online. And this was when I was going to high school, thank you very much. And they told me that they had a picture with them and Dale Earnhardt. Assuming that was okay, and I thought it was, alright, I want to see a photo of this. I clicked on it, right? The next thing I know, the computer had a virus. He gave me a virus. And every time I tried to type, it said, I'm not saying the language, I'm not going to say. I'm a blank blank. I'm not going to say what it is. Right? But all it said when I was trying to type, or parts of it when I was trying to type, was, I am blank blank. Every time I tried to type, every time I tried to click a key, it would say, I am blank blank. I am blank blank. I am blank blank. I am blank blank. You got the idea, right? Anyways, it was good that I remembered the file name of that virus, so that when my dad came home, guess what? He took it off. He managed to take off the virus. Oh yeah, my mom knew about it too. And obviously, this was around the time that my mom was working at my high school, so you know what she did the next morning? She went up to the principal and told him that this kid did this to the computer and all that. You know what happened next? The principal went to the kid's classroom and got him, brought him down to the cafeteria where my mom was working at the time, and the principal made him apologize to her. Now, anyways, I was going in normal life. I didn't know this was going to happen at all. I didn't know that was happening. My mom told me afterwards what happened, but anyways, I was still pretty upset with the guy. And I wouldn't talk to him. He was trying to talk to me. I wouldn't talk to him. And I wanted an apology from him too. I eventually got it. So, but anyways, I am not putting up with anybody who bullies me anymore. You know, like that. But yeah, if anybody tries to bully me online, I try to block them as soon as possible. I try to get rid of them on my Facebook and all that, because they don't deserve them. They don't deserve to be on my Facebook if they're gonna be a bully to me online. They don't deserve to email me if they're gonna bully me online. They don't deserve to instant message me if they're gonna bully me online. You know, and us Aspies, we're susceptible of being bullied, and we don't know how to control ourselves in that time. You know, we don't know how to go and live normal life. We don't know what's good or what's bad, you know. And someone may say something to you, whether it be in person or online, and you don't know what to say either. But understand that we're trying to comprehend what's going on, and sometimes we can't. Now I'll give you an example of me. Now I told you I was a victim. I was also a bully, and I felt sorry for being it. But it happened a few years after my grandmother passed away. It happened right after I graduated, or a few years after I graduated high school. And there was this kid that I used to go to elementary school with, and I would create another screen name with somebody else's name and a fake name, let's say, and tease him, and tease him, and tease him, and tease him. Now it was wrong of me, you know. And then, not to mention, I also bossed him around when I was in public with him or whatever, or when I was at his home. Now he eventually wrote me a letter and broke off our friendship. And I've been trying to get back to him ever since. I've been trying to say, hey, I'm sorry, it won't happen again, please let us be friends and all that. And he doesn't want to, and I respect that, because I did something wrong, and I don't deserve to be his friend anymore, even though we went to the same school together when we were young kids. You know what I mean? I do miss him, let's say it that way. I do miss his friendship. Now that's one of the reasons why I moved to Florida too, because I wanted to get away from him. But still, you know, if I did live up there, I'd probably cause more trouble. You probably wouldn't see me doing this show. You probably wouldn't see me working at Disney. You probably wouldn't see me doing the Walks with Autism Speaks and all that, if I were to continue living up there. Anyways, I know it's been tough. I went to see a therapist before I did my Disney college program, and it helped me somewhat get through it. You know, I know it's hard when you have to deal with that. I know it's hard that you may not realize what you're doing until you figure it out later on. I didn't realize that I was bullying my childhood friend until I heard about the bullying stories that were going on, and I added them up together, and I was bullying my childhood friend, and I felt sorry for doing that in the first place. I didn't deserve to bully him. Bullying is wrong. I don't care what you put on it. And I regret it every single day, bullying him and his family after they welcomed me into their home and their life. I should have not bullied them. They're a great family. And this is the price I have to pay for today. You know? Even though I live in Florida now and kinda enjoy my life, that's the price I have to pay, because I needed to get away from all of it. You know? That, and I couldn't stand living with my parents anymore. And in the same state. And I loved it down here. So, anyways, you heard both me being a victim and me being a bully. And, you know, bullying is hard. Bullying is something you're not proud of. Being a victim of a bully is not being proud of anything either. So, whether you are a victim or a bully, bullying is not something you should be proud of. It's something you should be ashamed of. Something, if you're a victim, something you should be afraid of. You know? Because obviously it's wrong. And you heard of those stories about people who got bullied and who killed themselves. Especially the two near my hometown. Phoebe Prince of South Hadley and Carl Walker of Springfield. You know? And the Walker family got a new home. Because they couldn't bear to relive the days of when Carl killed himself on the 3rd floor. You know? And I felt sad when they had to tell their story. Felt happy that they got their new home, but felt sad that how a kid could kill himself because of all the things that have been going on. And to all the parents out there, please monitor what your children are doing online. If they got Facebook, please monitor them, because, you know, if they're in trouble, you help them, okay? Now, if I ever have children, they're not going to get a Facebook page until they're like, maybe in high school. I would let them get in high school if I had to. But I'd be one of their friends, obviously, and I would protect them. And I would say, hey, what's going on here? You don't need to do that. Or I can keep an eye out on the parents that are being bad to their children, you know? Or I can keep an eye out on the children who are being bad to my children, you know? You have to stand up, parents, because if you don't, and this is especially to the parents that are on the spectrum, if you don't stand up to the kids that are bullying your children, then they're going to continue getting bullied. And to the children that are getting bullied, don't be afraid to go to a teacher or a parent. If you're being bullied online even, go to a parent. If you don't feel comfortable talking to a teacher or a parent, just go to like your grandmother or your uncle or aunt or an older sibling, or go to your guidance counselor, or go to someone you can trust, a principal even. They'll listen to you, you know? But anyways, I would like to end this episode on a good note here, and hopefully someday bullying will not happen in this world. But until it does, we need to keep an eye on it. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Talk to you guys later. Bye for now.